Hi, my name's Sean Carberry. I'm 54 and I live in Washington, D.C. and work as a journalist here. And I've been fortunate in my life to have very loving and supporting family, but I do have some complaints about the DNA they handed me. First and foremost is this situation, but more seriously is a history of prostate cancer. And my maternal grandfather died at 66. My father was diagnosed at 49, successfully treated, and thankfully still alive today. And his father was diagnosed with a non fatal prostate cancer late in life. So for me, that meant starting early with routine PSA screening. So since my late 30s, I'd been getting checked annually. Level was consistently low, no problems until last year. And my level shot up to 4.8, which while that wasn't too high in and of itself, it was triple what it was the year before. And a follow-up test a month later had gone up to 5.5. So that meant going through the process of determining what it was. So I connected with a urologist and started what was going to be a lengthy process of getting into his office, getting an MRI and potentially biopsy, dealing with insurance and all sorts of bureaucracy that was adding levels of anxiety to what was already a stressful situation. In the meantime, my father was able to connect me with AdMeTech, and they reached out immediately and informed me of the prostate cancer equity program, and almost instantaneously had me connected with and essentially enrolled in a program at the National Institutes of Health with Dr. Peter Pinto. And so, from my first visit to NIH through the end of the process, I was just astounded at how efficient, focused, clear, and still patient centric the whole process was. I didn't have to spend time dealing with paperwork and making lots of phone calls and things like that from the initial registration, blood work, EKG, initial clinic visit and assessment and family history, just clear, professional, focused. And one of the keys to that is prostate cancer is all they do. And so it made things very easy on my end. We went through the MRI process. Fortunately, that came back clear. However, they still recommended, because of my family history and the unexplained increase in PSA, to go through with the biopsy. They took the time to explain the procedure, the different options, and ensure that I was comfortable on board all the way through it. Again, they were clear, took time, and made sure that I didn't have to do anything other than focus on my health. The biopsy was, relatively easy process from my end, and fortunately, a couple weeks later, they called and said it was clear. So we don't know exactly what caused the increase in my PSA, but at least they were able to rule out cancer at that time. So uh, if anything happens in the future, I know where I'm going. I couldn't imagine going anywhere else or dealing with any other team or process after that experience. Again, they really ensured that it was about my health care and not bureaucracy and not endless visits and follow-ups. All of my time with them was efficient, it was clear, and it was comfortable. So I'm grateful to Dr. Pinto and his team and everyone at NIH who took care of me through the whole process, and grateful for AdMeTech and Dr. Stern and the Prostate Cancer Equity Program. And it's something that I'm grateful is there. I hope no one else ever has to take advantage of it. And I frankly hope I'd never see any of those folks again, at least in their professional setting. Seriously, thanks to all of them. And just very grateful for the program, and obviously very happy for my results and hoping it stays that way, and good health to everyone.